Noisy Pixel.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to another Noisy News Week for the week of September 17th, 2021. Here's where I fill you in on some notable news posted to noisypixel.net this past week. Before I get into the news, I'd just like to say that I'm currently playing Eastward. It's an indie adventure action RPG. It's really good, it's really long, and I really want to dedicate my time into this, not just phone it in. The game is 30 hours long, so I want to try to get it. I'm pretty close. Expect my review early next week, along with a few other reviews from me and the rest of the team. But be sure to let me know what you're playing in the comments below. Now, on to the news. A recent leak from Nvidia. I'll actually use leak in quotation marks because we don't know if it's true or not. Regardless, the leak shows that a few games are in development from various studios, one of which being Kingdom Hearts 4, which we could have probably guessed was a game in development, but also games like Chrono Cross Remastered and Kingdom Hearts Union Kai for PC. I'm not sure what's going on here, but what I'm most excited about is Final Fantasy Tactics Remastered. If you have the game on PSP for Final Fantasy War of the Lions, I believe that is probably the best version of Final Fantasy Tactics that you could pick up. I do encourage you find a way to get that game because it's really good. I digress though. This leak, it's cool, but supposedly they're just placeholders for the games, and people always make placeholders for everything, so take it with a spoon of salt, and we can move on and celebrate some possible announcements. I ain't too sure about Kingdom Hearts Unchained, whatever. Some real news. The Tales of series has sold 25 million units worldwide. Not just that, just to break it down, we have Tales of Arise selling over 1 million units, we have Tales of Berseria selling over 2 million units, and we have Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition selling over 1.5 million units, and this is all worldwide. Congratulations to the series, this is awesome. 25 million units is huge for such a niche series as this, but in recent years it's really blown up, and I'm excited about Tales of Arise, even though I haven't been able to play it because my collector's edition isn't here yet. You notice that we don't have an unboxing, but that will change as soon as it gets here. Some interesting news. Ziggurat Interactive announced that Bloodrayne Revamped and Bloodrayne 2 Revamped will launch on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch this fall. The game is currently available on PC via Steam with these updates that the revamped version has. I like Bloodrayne. It was in that time during the PS2 era where The Matrix came out and everyone wanted to replicate that slowdown effect and like the guns like going each way. Anyway, this is one of those games, and I think it did pretty well. Got a movie, or is the games based off the movie? What came first? I'll leave that for you to decide. Techland has delayed Dying Light 2 Stay Human. Once again, they delayed it for 2 months. Supposed to release on December 7th, but now it's coming on February 4th, 2022. You know what? It's been this long. We can wait another 2 months. This December, just stay away from it, you know? I think Decembers are like the months of remasters. You know, you use December to cleanse your palate of all the big games and just dive right into some remastered titles and indie games that you didn't get to play throughout the year. It's nice because it's cold and you could just hang out. Nice cup of coffee. Oh, sounds so good. Probably won't happen for me, but we can dream. NIS America shared some story trailers for the Fruity developed RPG Monarch coming to PS4, PS5, Switch, and PC in early 2022. The trailer is in English dub. Don't worry, the game's gonna have Japanese text as well. And yeah, it just goes over each character and they introduce themselves and then they do a little voice line. It's cute, shows the gameplay. The game actually looks better than when it was first revealed. It looked rough, but looking at the trailers now, I'm starting to kind of come around. It definitely has that Caligula 2 engine effect on it. Fun characters and kind of a dark premise, but I'm excited to know more. Rocket Panda Games announced that Phantom Breaker Omnia has been delayed. This is an updated version of Phantom Breaker Extra in development for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. The game is now coming early 2022. This was due to some of the porting processes that they encountered, which was like too big for them, but they took the time to realize how to do it, and they just underestimated, that's the word. Yeah, so, I mean, give them all the time they need. It's been this long, but Phantom Breaker series is definitely a cool one, and I'm excited to see what they bring to this game. Toby Fox announced that the release date for Deltarune Chapter 2 will come to PC on September 17th, 2021. This has to do with some Undertale crap, I'm guessing. I don't know anything about it, but everyone seems excited. I know the name Toby Fox, never played Undertale, don't know what Deltarune is, and look it, I feel good. I don't need to talk about Undertale and that Skull guy and Smash Brothers. You don't need any of that. Moonchime Studios announced that number 7 developed puzzle adventure My Dear Frankenstein English Edition will launch on PC via Steam and itch.io on September 30th. I don't know anything about this game, just looks cool. Point and click adventure with visual novel elements, and you can just hang out and explore and solve a couple mysteries. Why not? It has like horror themes in it. Love it. Koei Tecmo shared an overview trailer for the English version of Blue Reflection Second Light coming to PS4, Switch, and PC on November 9th. The article also has a ton of screenshots there for you to dive into, and please watch the trailer. It's long, it's really cute, and I'm excited about this game. Humble Games announced that the Studio Pixel Punk developed action RPG Unsighted will launch on PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC on the Humble Store and Steam on September 30th, 2021. This is a really cool looking game. I mean, you have cool key art, I'm in. Count me in. When I see that key art, I'm in. Game looks rad, has cool action elements, looks challenging, looks fun, looks dark. I want to see more. Be sure to check out the review when we have it on the site. Publisher CK announced that they will publish the upcoming rhythm adventure Sixth Gate Star Trail on PC and Switch later this year. The game is just a rhythm adventure with some cute characters. Count me in. Pre-ordered. On to visual novel news, which we do have some this week. We have East Asia Soft announcing that they will publish the Yang mobile developed horror adventure The Letter, a horror visual novel, on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X, and Switch in December 2021. What a Christmas delight. There will be a physical version available on PS4 and Switch, I believe, and it's a visual novel. I think you have like 7 characters and you get to like choose stuff, and there's like a timeline and one of them can die or all of them can die. Something like that. I'll play it. I'll get around to it. Promise. Nekonyan announced that they will publish the ASA project developed Syscon visual novel Rene Kirachai Mashita Goikari. Love for Hire. I think I did good right there. That's coming to PC on Steam on October 22nd. This is about some kid who wants to make money for his sister, but she wants him to go to college. Yeah, I think he has sex with his sister. Somewhere along the line. I'm pretty sure that happens. But it might. What a twist that will be. Shirafune announced that they will publish the Dabunasu Works developed lewd tactical RPG on Myoji in the Other World, Sayaka's Story on PC via Jurin, exclusive in the West. Actually, no, I take that back. A Steam release is coming on September 22nd. This is about this girl who's fighting demons, and by night she captures the demons, and by day she has sex with them. But they're like ghosts, I think? There's something like ghosts. And to up their magic, she like has sex with them. You do you. Whatever keeps us safe. That's all I'm asking. Thanks for taking the bullet for the rest of us. Faku announced that the abandoned Princess of the Decay will launch on PC via Faku and Steam on October 19th, 2021. This game is nuts. So you play as this character who is like co-eds with these other characters, and you make choices that can kill them or you can die, go insane. It's an adventure visual novel. You're in this mansion, I think. You can have sex with everybody. There's guys and girls, and you can turn on the BL if you want. Turn that slider way up, get that BL action. I'm sure that's all you needed to hear. There's also non-BL action too, if you're wondering. Yes, yes, yes. There's over 170 CGs to unlock. Be sure to block out a good chunk of your day dedicated to Abandoned Princess of the Decay. Publisher Shirofune also announced that they will be publishing the SME-developed romance visual novel Harem King on PC in the West via Jurin. This one's exclusive on September 24th, 2021. This is a game about this kid who's like, I don't even like girls. And then he's getting made fun of. Portal opens and he goes to another world with his friend. And then he's like, you're the king, but you have to make some heirs. So have sex with all these princesses. And he's like, no. And they're like, yeah, dude. And he's like, I'm too good for all of you. And then they end up having sex somewhere along the line. Somebody gets previews on the site. We have Rise to the Third. Ikai. I kept spelling it IKEA. It's not IKEA, it's Ikai. IKAI. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania and Death's Gambit Afterlife. Reviews on the site. We got Deathloop, Toem, Espagaluda 2, Lost Judgment, Metallic Child, Tales of Iron, Skatebird, World Flipper, and Monster Harvest. And guys, that's it. That's the news. Thank you so much for checking out this show and hanging out. It means the world to all of us. Thank you, and have a great week. Bye.
Noisy Pixel.